Hello. Have you ever wondered why ABI survivors have lost their confidence? If so, keep watching. Okay, let's just get straight into the video. First of all, before we go on any further, I'm just having a really bad day today. I'm really tired for some reason. I've just lost all my energy, so bear with me. And if I sound a bit slurred or if you don't understand anything, just ask me. It's it's a lot easier if you just ask me to confirm something and I will let you know. So, on that note, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and click that red button down in the corner. I would appreciate it. Also, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. And if you have any questions, any comments, any suggestions, the comment section. It's very helpful. Fit it in. So, without further ado, why do ABI survivors lose their confidence? Well, I'm speaking from my own perspective and how I feel, and this is all. That's why I set up this channel, just to discuss all this, and to give my opinion and to see if there is many people going through the same thing. So, I've done a bit of research on this, and from what I found, having an ABI does affect people's confidence levels. When you've had an ABI, you are not yourself. You have been affected in a lot of ways, physically, psychologically. So there's a lot to deal with, and I understand exactly how everyone feels. There's a lot to deal with, and you're better off not having much stress in your life. But life is stressful, so we have to deal with it. So when people have had an ABI, they may. I've read articles. I've done a bit of research on this. So after having an ABI, people can say things, people can do things out of character, and they may be misunderstood. And it happens, especially after an ABI. So you can also interact with people in a way that is not like the way you normally would do things. You may say something that is completely out of character. You lose a lot. One example, okay? One example. If you are in hospital for a few months and you get out, you have a lot to deal with, a lot more to deal with than the average person would understand. So going out and about is a big deal for ABI survivors, and it's a very big deal for me. It was, but I've overcome all those. Well, not all the obstacles. I've overcome a few obstacles. I'm still working on overcoming a lot more, but it takes a lot of courage to do the little things like the day-to-day things that a lot of people out there make take for granted. So it's one example. Um, Public transport is a major obstacle for myself. Um, the reason being, I use a wheelchair when I'm outside of the house or in an area that I'm safe in. So it's like buses. The bus public transport in Ireland is now wheelchair accessible, which is great. We all know it's there. We all know that the option's there if we need it. But if you're a fresh ABI survivor, knowing that it's there is not enough. Um, you have to you have to make the choice that you want to go and do things outside the house. Two, you have to decide which mode of transport you're going to use. Three, you have to decide where you're going to. So, and four, you have to decide: are you going to do it? Do you have the balls to do it alone? That's the main thing, the big hurdle. Um, so it's you not only can say things which are out of character, you can not only do things which are out of character, you have to decide on how you're going to go and do your future, look after yourself for the future. Because we can't stay in the house for the rest of our lives. It's not healthy, and we all know that. We have to get out there into the fresh air, go places, and that's understandable. I'm doing this channel basically just to get my story out there, to make to make other, see if I can meet other people who are going through a similar process as me, um, and to let other people know they are not alone. Now, yes, it is. Excuse me. It's it's a big step for me to get on the bus or the train. It's like some people can just like are in wheelchairs and they just go and do these things, which is brilliant. Like, but for me, it it's a lot more difficult. It's the one where I live is kind of remote. It's kind of out of the way. And number two, I want to I need to save money. Well, stop spending so much money on taxis. And that's, yes, that is my choice. However, I have other things that I want to do. I can't be asking my family or friends to be driving me around everywhere because I like to be independent, and that is the sort of person I am. And I am going to keep trying to be independent no matter what happens to me. As you all know, I have Cavernoma and it bleeds. Now, it hasn't bled in about 4 years, touch wood. And so all I can do is just keep wanting to do things and be as independent as I can. And if I have another bleed, if I still have my brain working, if I can still talk to people. I will still want to get out there and meet my friends and to get out there and socialize. I have a few things that I do. I'm busy on Wednesdays and Thursdays as at a day center for physically disabled people, and that's a great support because I meet people that are going through the same thing as me. So knowing that those sort of people are all there and that I can talk to them, and a lot of them are going through kind of a similar thing as me, so we can exchange ideas and we can discuss things. So, but what I've done up to now is I've I've used taxi, I've used the tram service in Dublin, and taxi and tram service. Yeah, two things. Excuse me. I want to use the bus next, and there is a person who is going to go on the bus with me a few times to make sure that I know what I'm doing. And once I get over that, it's not as simple as just getting on the bus and just going somewhere. It's I have a psychological wall in front of me, and when I get over that wall, I can I'll be able to do a lot of things. I can get a taxi, I can get a loose, I can get a train, I can get in the bus. There's loads of options for me then. So I have to make that. I'm still wait. I have to make those steps to get familiar on how the system works. And when I figure out how that system works, it will be a lot easier for me. So what I'm going to do is I've got a few things I want to do, but when I start using the public transport a lot more, I will start bringing you along with me and letting you experience what I experience on my day-to-day life and how I get on out there, how I get around, how I overcome obstacles. So look, this, as I said in the very beginning, my very first video, as I'm gonna link up here, this is a journey for me, and I want to bring you along with me. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring you along with me on the journey, and I'm gonna let you experience what I experience. It's not gonna happen overnight. It's not like the next video is gonna be no. My next video is gonna be about the reviews I've done up to now. I bought a few products, and you're gonna find out in my next video why I bought those products. So make sure you subscribe. Make sure you subscribe and keep watching my videos. So after saying all that, I'm going to say goodbye to you and have a good weekend, because this is a Saturday and I am shattered. So keep watching, and I will talk to you all soon. Thank you. Bye.